This video is made for the one string wonders out there. You know, I have an 8-string, and there's a really cool thing that happens when you plug an 8-string guitar into like a high gain amplifier, and it's a lot of fun to play. And honestly, you could just play one note riffs and grooves, and it's a ton of fun. But will it sound good through what you're playing? And that's one of those things I hope this video answers for some of those people out there who really dig playing down-tuned guitars. Is I think so, absolutely. With the Quad Cortex, I think it really delivers. I think Misha Mansur from Periphery talks about wanting to hear like a major chord when he strikes one string, and that is, I totally agree with him. There's a harmonic series that what I think a really great high-gain amplifier does is highlights the harmonic series that's being generated in a string, that's giving it that tone that you're really looking for. And I think the Quad Cortex really does that. The harmonic content's really, really rich. And what you were listening to, that's just two guitars. Like the rhythm tracks, that's just two tracks, one note, just playing, you know, two separate tracks recorded. One's pan slightly left, one pan slightly right. Obviously, like the lead tracks, that's just one track as well. Just a huge sound with just minimal work. Like really, you just nail the riffs. And I think that's really what makes a great piece of gear, is it engineers all the problems that it can out from you making music. And I think that's really what a great piece of gear does. And I think the Quad Cortex really does that. So if you've seen my other video, it's about just kind of like a little bit of a run through, but I am a high gain heavy metal, like ambient gent player. I guess sometimes I like playing blues, but that's typically like the style I go for. I think obviously it's just going to nail it for those kind of players, but I think the Quad Cortex also does great for other styles, which I tried to address in my other video. So anything I throw at this thing, it just really delivers. So I hope this helped you if you're an 8-string player, or if you just wanted to see how the high gain response on the Quad Cortex is. I think it's phenomenal, and tones I've been looking for. I come from using pretty much every modeler that's been out, and to be clear, I don't really feel like I'm messing with the gear at all. It's just really just a sculpting, where some other pieces of gear I would use, and I felt like I had to wrestle with it for hours just to get a tone, and then I would just. But the Quad Cortex, it's like, I just want less mids. And it's just like, yeah, okay, well, you want less mids, but it's still going to sound good. Where some other modelers, you may turn those mids down or something like that, or some amplifiers even, you turn that down, and it changes your whole gain structure, and it changes the way your guitar is responding. I think there's some of that definitely in the Quad Cortex. I'm not sure how deep their programming goes. But long story short, this thing's awesome, super easy to use, and it just makes massive sounding tracks super fast. So if making music is what you really want to do, and you don't feel like fiddling with a piece of gear, I think the Quad Cortex is the way to go for sure. In my experience, it's been the most enjoyable to use, the fastest to get results, and it sounds the best. So let me know if you have any questions, or if there's anything else. I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks for watching the video.